I don't know what to think about that. I don't like it. I don't like Brock coming back. And the main reason is the allegations against him. There's no other reason that I have against Brock. It's just the allegations against him. If he had settled it out of court, even then it would have been moral ambiguity, but still it would have been okay if this thing is settled out of court. But when an active lawsuit is ongoing, where Brock Lesnar is directly named, and especially why, like even storyline wise, why does Brock care about John Cena? Like they ended stuff while back, right? And from what I remember, like their last match ended in a draw or something. So it's not like Brock needed to like attack Cena because of something. It's just that I don't see the upside. Maybe you'll get some fans, but what's the need? You just had a great main event, like a 40-minute like classic match between Cody and Cena. Like inside the story of the match essentially was that Cody wanted to like Cody was focused. He was not letting anything go. It's just that Cena was kicking out of all the stuff, and it forced Cody to go after the ropes, cutting the ropes. Like Cena doing the coming from the Cody waiter, having Cody on top of him with the uh, attitude adjustment. Then at the start of the match, him doing the hug, but then not having it be him doing the hug, but then not being like, oh, then they're just fighting like men. In the end, I think the ending of the match was fine. I think it was fine. There were many times that they kicked out where I was like, okay, please, this can be the finish, because the way that the finishes have been going on throughout the night, and it was like, okay, it should not end like this. I think the one time that my heart genuinely skipped a beat was the Avalanche AA, where I was like, why is the referee counting slow? And I was like, yeah, a kick out is coming. But even when the kick out happened, my heart skipped a beat. It did, and it was like, tuck, 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 tuck. That was happening. And now we kind of know why they have suddenly stopped the pressers that they have after the show, because they probably had this plan that we have to bring Brock back. And there were reports also that they're keeping everything like secret about the John Cena Cody Rhodes match, and that's what happened. Like nothing happened in the match that was like extra, like surprising. Surprising only thing that Cena gave his all. This match also felt like Cody didn't have to slow down to match Cena's pace. I think the street fight stipulation really worked for this match, and it worked because they couldn't pin the person outside, so they had to struggle to bring them back to the ring, which gave the chance for the opponent to recover. There were like one, I think only thing you could say is maybe the Cody cutter through the table could have been better, because it kind of looked like Cody took majority of it. Both took it, but it looked like Cody took the majority of it. And the thing is that this was a great show. Like you can say the finishes were a little bit wonky. Like I missed the first three matches, but from what I heard is that Becky versus Lyra was good. It's just that the match placement was not right, and it went for 25 minutes. Maybe you could have cut those 5 minutes and added to the Dominic AJ match, because I watched the Dominic AJ match. It was very good, but the thing is, uh, it stopped from being great because it it because you had Dom doing the boot spot from Eddie versus Kurt. AJ had the Eddie shirt also. It was like a Eddie Guerrero tribute match, and which is good. It's just that I think with current Dom's character, they kind of look to not give him much time, because his character doesn't really need that much time. And I was like, the finish kind of dampened it a little bit for me, because it was like it is his boot. He can't use it as a as an object. And also, from what I thought was Dusty Rhodes in AI, it was not Dusty Rhodes in AI. It was just they combined two different promos of Dusty's before Cody's entrance, and his entrance was killer. John Cena's entrance was also killer. Like, it had the heel John Cena, like black and white thing, but then it went into color. So, and I think John Cena gave it his all in this match. Like, him hitting a sunset flip power bomb outside, him missing the drop kick, but still, like, in the end having that hand on Cody's back. So it shows how much of a veteran he is. It's just that it's not every time that you need surprises. And like, it's not like Brock's last reign was something to write home about. He had good matches with Cody, but it was not like he was doing something extraordinary. Apart from that, Solo versus Jacob, I think was fine. I think there were some spots where they kind of rushed. I think the handcuff spot was supposed to be a major spot, but I think the camera angles also, and I think maybe they went right to the finish. It just didn't come off that well. And I'm like, if you have Jacob take out all of them before, then why have the taken out person in the end helping Solo to win? This has happened sometimes before, when a person takes out all of them, but then that same person comes back, Tala Tonga. It would have been better if Tama Tonga returned and helped. It was fine in the end. Jacob hit like a super moonsault from the top of the steel cage, but I was like this finish, okay. But apart from that, like, the main event was just awesome. What can you say more about it? The Wyatt 6-1, which was the right decision. And from what I have heard, it was a really good match. Like, Candice went through a ladder and everything, and she looked dead. And also that the Rhea, Naomi, and Io triple threat was good also. And I think Rhea again got a visual pin over Io through a riptide, but Naomi pinned Rhea like from the back, and she did it. And I think this in a way puts forward that Rhea again had Io in a visual pin, but then Naomi gets the pin over Rhea, so it kind of protects both because Io doesn't get pinned again, and this also like enhances Naomi's heel character also. And in the end, in the Bailey, Becky, Lyra stuff, like, Bailey wanted to help Lyra, but accidentally punched her, which caused Becky to win. And I think this is probably a better finish because now you clearly don't have a, a defined heel. So, depending upon the crowd reactions, depending on where they want the story to go, they can easily turn Lyra heel also, and you can do stuff with that. So I think that's that. I just feel bad for Janelle Grant. Like, you had him showing up with Trump, now you have Lesnar back. I just I just hope that this doesn't dampen the lawsuit and she gets justice. Just because I don't want to see Brock back, I don't want to see Vince back, and the torch has been passed. Like, in the end, Cena passed the torch to Cody. I think this crowd, of course, it boots Cody, but in between there was some Cody Rhodes chants. Like, they were cheering him in the entrance also. Las Vegas crowd was vitriol towards Cody. Like that was something else. In the end, like, Cody got the win. I'm just like, even if Brock didn't have those allegations, like, why does a Brock versus Cena, like, does a Brock versus Cena match excite anyone now? And especially, like, Brock himself is like a suplex and F5 wrestler. Cena himself, like, he gave his all in this match, but what match do you expect, and what Brock is gonna win, right, in the end? So it's like, I'm disappointed. I don't know what to say anymore, but I don't know what to say from the show that I saw. Maybe a 3 out of 5, 3 point out of 5. So that much of my review. What did you think about this show? Tell me in the comment section. If you like this type of content, like this video, share and subscribe. If you don't, then share it with those who do. My social media accounts, which are my Twitter/X account and my Instagram account, links are in the description, so go follow me on that. My UPI ID link, which is shabboy@okicici, is also in the description, so go donate any amount of money which you can, which can help me make YouTube a permanent career option. So that was it for me for right now. So thank you, goodbye, alvida.